Hey, my friends and beautiful, lovely souls. Thank you so much for tuning in today and joining me and hanging out with me. Today is going to be for Pisces, divine female, and we're going to do a Gemini, divine male, and a twin flame union spread. Okay, so if you guys would like to see any pairings whatsoever, any kind you'd want, I'm open to even doing same-sex LGBT. I've done a few of those. I really like doing those. If you'd like to see that, please just comment in both your signs and if you think you're divine male or divine female energies, and I'd be glad to do that for you guys. So I hope everybody's having a fabulous day. Today we're gonna do this, so let's get right into it. So now what I like to do is I like to get energy about our Pisces. What is she feeling? How is she doing? What is this relationship like for her? What are her desires? Things like that. Same thing with our Gemini. What type of energy is he in? What is he feeling? What is he feeling about this relationship? Okay. And then right down the middle is sort of going to be how they pair as a couple. Maybe some things that they need to work on, okay? We could sort of tell if they're in a separation period or not. And, sort of advice for the future, okay? Usually to wrap up, with a positive message, positive card, okay? So let's get right into this, and we're going to work on our Pisces divine female first. So what's going on with our Pisces divine female? Okay, so I'm feeling like she may have walked away here. Right off the bat, I'm getting an ending, okay? Sort of almost like an ultimatum type ending here, where she had to sort of, get down to the nitty gritty, get down to the truth of the matter, sort of like an awakening for her. It could also be the start of her spiritual awakening as well, okay? Because sometimes I see this as a spiritual awakening and starting a journey, okay? And maybe dealing with some past issues here. That's one way to look at it. One way that it might resonate with you guys, okay? Another way is that maybe this relationship with her Gemini could have ended, okay? And we're seeing this already. It's already coming in. That energy for an ending is already coming in, and she's thinking a lot about it. She's spending a lot of time reminiscing about the past. She's just maybe sort of dwelling on the past, okay? Or it's very difficult for her to leave all of the past behind, okay? But I feel like something called to her attention, and she had like a wake up here. Maybe it was about our Gemini, or maybe, she wasn't fulfilled in some way by him, okay? I don't know if there's children involved. I always throw that out there when I see this card. It does have to do with past lives, okay? This could be something from past lives, a contract that they both have that, they need to work on, or, sort of deal with. This also, to me, can say like sort of home life, wanting a happy home, wanting the comforts of home and the memories, okay? So she could be, getting over this, working on herself. This also says to me childhood, like childhood, not traumas, but like inner child healing that might be needed, okay? And working on that, okay? Either way, she's definitely on some sort of spiritual journey here, soul searching, okay? Whatever she left behind, she left quite a bit behind, okay? Rather emotional. I feel like she just dropped everything and left. But she may be regretting it a bit now, or just sad about it, or thinking about it, or sort of maybe dwelling on it a bit. Sort of in a reminiscent way, okay? Like when I see this card, to me, sometimes it says, you're listening to old songs, or you're looking through old pictures, okay? And you want those memories, you want to feel the comfort of those memories, okay? It could be also someone that's older and younger pairing together. Okay, so let's check out our Gemini here. Okay, so wow, he feels totally defeated here. Okay, so it's so hard when these are general, guys, to tell what exactly happened, but I'm feeling like he definitely feels defeated, okay? He feels like this was the worst. They're definitely, I'm going to say, from looking at each of them, they're in some type of separation. That's just what I'm getting here, okay? I'm feeling like this was very painful for him, hard to get over. He feels like it was like just devastating, okay, and despair, almost like rock bottom. He could have also hit rock bottom somewhere in his life as well too, okay. I don't know if, maybe he had some issues that he was dealing with in his personal life, okay, maybe outside of her. Maybe when he was with her, these issues kept surfacing and sort of interrupting their relationship and bothering them. He might have had some addiction issues, okay, that maybe that was ultimately why she, pulled out that last call kind of thing, like, look, get your shit together or I'm gonna have to go, okay? I feel like he might be fighting very, very hard to get over these issues. To me, this says an ending. To me, this says an ending. So this is an ending for both of them. Right in the very beginning, the first two cards I pull for each one of these is an ending, okay? One is more painful than the other. Her walking away was more painful to him. I feel like he wanted to fight for her. I feel like he definitely felt on the defense. He might have felt trapped. He might have felt like he had to stand his ground or defend his position, okay? A lot of it might have been him putting, overly worrying, I'm going to say, like putting too much, like having too much suspicion, too much anger, where he really had the upper hand, or he was in an upper position here. It wasn't like he was like down, okay? When I see this is like the other people fighting him, they're down, they're low, okay? He's got the angle, he's got the right angle, okay? So it's not like total defeat in a sense, because I feel like this has to do with like sort of rising up out of the ashes and, reclaiming your strength and power and taking back your life, okay? So he may have had to fight very hard to do that. I don't know if that's what she wanted him to do. And, he decided, well, you know what, she's gone. This destroyed me. I'm so sad. I'm so depressed. Oh my God, this is like the last nail in the coffin kind of thing. But I'm going to get up and fight. That could be, okay. And temperance, working on things, balancing things, getting things back in order in his life, possibly managing himself, managing his like symptoms, his issues, his own personal life, his job, his resources, maybe getting on a better way, a healthier way to life. Okay, to me this also is like a divine energy, so following the right path, getting on the right path to following and opening up to that divine energy, being on that spiritual path as well. They're both on spiritual paths, okay? His is rougher. His is harder. He's having to fight more. I feel like he might be battling himself on some things, okay? Hers, she's doing okay, but she reflects often about the past. And I feel like it has to do with him, okay? She's reflective upon him. I feel like at some point, she wants to make a peace offering to him. That may happen. She may be open to trying to reconcile this, okay? It's on her mind that much. He's got a little ways to go here, okay? He's got some work to do, all right? He's working on it, but he's got some more work to do, okay? I feel like he's got to face some more things. I feel like these are self-created things he has to face, okay? I feel like at times he could be his own worst enemy. I feel like a lot of intelligence here, extreme intelligence, but not the best execution of ideas or the best way to talk. Sometimes could get fired up and angry and feel attacked or too defensive, and he's working on that, okay? I feel like he's working on that, or he needs to work on that, okay? And I would say too, like with her, there could be a bit of dwelling on the past a bit too much. Maybe when they had arguments, or they were dealing with things, maybe she brought up the past a bit and it hurt him even more. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. Okay, guys, just take it as it comes. Take what resonates and throw away what doesn't. Now I'm interested to see how these two come together. Let's check that out, guys. Let's see what's going on with that. So coming together, I feel like they could have made each other some really good passionate offers here, okay? But I feel like things may have happened a bit too fast in the beginning, or he pursued her, okay, and it happened quickly. I feel like he wanted instant gratification. I feel like he wanted things to happen rapidly, fast. He needed like the communication. He needed the information. Do you like me or not? Yes. Okay, let's do this. Let's go out. Let's hurry. Come on. Like, he may have had that faster type, warrior, I'm going to track you down, the hunt, the thrill, the chase kind of energy, okay? And I feel like it was very balanced at first, okay? So whatever happened here to cause the separation, I'm not exactly sure. I'm going to pull some more cards out, but I'm feeling like, yeah, definitely a lot of emotion, okay? I'm feeling like somebody could have moved as well. All right, that's very possible with the Chariot card. It has to do with movement, direction, sort of like packing it up. So yeah, I feel like somebody could have moved or been on the move, okay? And then now, obviously, with this Four of Swords card, to me, that's a separation and also could be sort of an ending, but resting, sort of thinking things through, private, quiet, meditative states, sort of shutting everything out, shutting the world out, thinking, trying to come to conclusions, trying to figure out what it is you need to do, okay? Sometimes this is mental rest. It also could be physical rest. It could be mental healing. It could be physical healing, okay? So I'm feeling like they both have a bit of mental healing to do here, and mental development, okay? Like, not necessarily just maturity, but like mental development, okay? Like, getting out of old thinking patterns, let's just say, for an example, and getting into new ways, new lights, okay? That's what part of the separation journey is about, guys. Following your spiritual path and enlightenment, okay? We get more spiritual as we separate. And when we come back together, sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. But if we come back together, that's how we become a power couple, okay? And our energies sync back up and they're in that perfect harmony, okay? Because that's really what Twin Flames is about. I feel like she's a bit closer to that than he is. He's still got a bit of work to do here, okay? I feel like after this has all transpired and they have had that sort of mental maturity and emotional maturity come back, and the emotional stabilities and the physical rest and the mental rest, and the thinking is complete and the decisions are made, and time has to go by. This is definitely in a period of rest right now, okay? Inactivity. I feel like they might not even be dating anybody else. This is purely self-focus, okay? I feel like it's more on his part, but I'm feeling like, yes, after this stage has completed, okay? I don't know how long that's going to take. I don't like to predict, but I feel like it could be a while, okay? And it should be, okay? Nobody should slack off on like the mental growth that they need to do to be a part of their twin flame union and sync up, like I said, the correct way. So you'll be like a powerhouse couple. I feel like the love is always going to be there. Okay, I feel like love is never going to separate them. Okay, I do feel like they will come back together at some point, or if they're even in a brief separation, it's meant for them to come back to one another. To me, I always see divine when I see this card come in twin flame union reading. It's definitely divine. Okay, and this is all happening for a reason. Okay. The universe, the powers that be, guides, angels, everybody that's intervening on this relationship, this is for the growth part, spiritual, mental, love, all the growths, okay? All right, guys? I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for coming to watch and hang out with me, and all your likes and, your suggestions. I love all of them. Okay, guys? Please let me know if you'd like to see any more pairings. I'd be glad to do them for you, okay? Just comment in, your zodiac sign, and if you think you're divine female or divine male. As always, guys, love and light to you all, and follow that rainbow moon. And I'll see you guys in the next reading. Love and light.